Do you guys know what that means? Yeah. It's time for Timin Tuesday, where you get 2 jokes for the price of 1. But since I do not charge you for that first joke, you get 2 funnies for no money. That's right, 2 funnies for no money. This is your one time. Cinderella wanted to go to this ball real bad. I mean, she was like, oh, I gotta go to this ball, but there was one problem. She was out of tampons and she was on her period. Well, up pops the fairy godmother. The fairy godmother's like, well, why don't you just go to the ball, Cinderella? And Cinderella's like, oh, my dress is white and I don't want to ruin it, and I'm on the period and I don't have any tampons. And so the fairy godmother looked around. There was this big pumpkin over there next to the house, and she, bling, the pumpkin turned into a tampon. Cinderella put the tampon in, and she was like, oh, yeah. She's like, I'm going to go to that ball now. I'm going to have a good time. Fairy godmother says, you know the rules, Cinderella. You got to be home by midnight, or that tampon is going to turn into a pumpkin. Cinderella's like, oh, yeah, man, no problem. I'll be home by midnight. Fairy godmother says, it'll be really bad news if that thing turns into a pumpkin. Cinderella's like, yeah, no problem. I'll be home. You know, Cinderella goes off. She's going off. She's having a good time, you know, at the mall, having a grand old time. Fairy godmother's sitting there waiting at the house. Midnight comes by. No Cinderella. 1 o'clock rolls by. No Cinderella. 2 o'clock. No Cinderella. 3, 4, 5 o'clock finally rolls around. Here comes Cinderella coming into the house. Just la 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 la. You know, she's just dancing on the clouds. She's just got a big smile on her face. And, oh, looks so happy. And fairy godmother goes up and says, what's going on, Cinderella? You were supposed to be home. Your tampon turned into a pumpkin at midnight. She says, what's going on, Cinderella? Oh, I met the most wonderful man. It's just the most wonderful man you could ever meet in your entire life. His name was Peter. This is your 2 time. This is your 2 time. This is your 2 time, and what the hell was the 2 time gonna be? Still thinking of Peter, pumpkin eater. Oh, this is your 2 time. If I can remember what it was gonna be. What's a good joke? Oh, my little Navy man joke. That'll be my joke for y'all today. This guy, he enlists in the Navy, you know, he's like, enlists in the Navy, and he gets stationed to a ship, and he's going out on the ship, and he's sitting there going out on the ship for a while, and he's like, you know, what do y'all do out here? He asked one of the other sailors out there, he goes, what do y'all do out here if y'all get really horny, you know? There ain't no women around. He goes, what do you do? The one sailor says, well, you know, what most of us do is we go up there, we go up on top of the, we go up on the top deck, and we go over there, and there's a barrel over there. And you go over there, and you stick your penis in the side of the barrel where there's a hole at, and you just kind of, you know, unload yourself into that barrel. And the new sailor, he's like, really? He's like, oh, man, I can't be doing that. That's crazy. So he's sitting there going along there for a while, and, you know, he's just horny as hell. He's up there mopping the upper deck one day. He's just horny as hell, and he sees that old barrel over there, and he's like, walks over and looks, and sure enough, there's a hole on one side, and it looks like it's just the right size. So the guy pulls out his cock, and he sticks it in there, and he just starts going to town on that barrel, you know. He just, oh, yeah, barrel, yeah, barrel. Just, and he goes to done, and it's just like, wow. He's, you know, putting it back in there, and he's all zipping up, and he's walking along the deck, and just cheering, you know. Yeah, he's all happy and stuff, and he walks by the sailor that told him about the barrel, and he goes, you know, that barrel thing you just told me about, he says, that was a really good thing. He says, I'm going to have to do that more often, the guy says. And the other sailor says, well, you can do it as much as you want to, except for the last Thursday of the month. The guy says, why can't I do it the last Thursday of the month? And the other sailor says, because that's the day it's your turn to be in the barrel. Boom! That is your Timin Tuesday. I hope y'all liked it. Hope y'all liked this Timin Tuesday. It was kind of nutty. I can't even hold this thing still. I'm kind of tired. Yeah, I'm just a little tired. Anyway, just to let y'all know, there is a guy, he's called the West Aussie. I will try to leave a link down below. The West Aussie does this thing called Funny Fridays where he takes people's jokes and he puts them on his show. Well, right now, as soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to film a joke for him and send it over to his channel. And maybe he'll use it. I don't know if he'll use it this Friday or not. I don't know how long he's got stuff set up for. But y'all go over there, check out the West Aussie. He does this Funny Friday. It's pretty cool. And yeah, tell him Fletch sent you or whatever. You don't have to tell him. Don't tell him Fletch sent you. Just go over there and laugh at everybody's funniness. I'm sure all of y'all probably already know him. You know, he's just a cool old Aussie guy. You know, the West Aussie. Go check it out. Funny Fridays. This has been your Timin Tuesday. And until next time, be real. For real.